The city has become a big construction site. Everywhere in Luanda, new buildings are rising from the ground as a ballet of crane is shaping the new skyline of the capital. Luanda is busy leaving the past behind, burying 27 years of civil war and devastation under mountains of petrodollars. With an annual growth rate of 11%, the second biggest oil producer in Africa is attracting companies and Western workers, many fleeing economic crisis elsewhere. Like Silvia Soares, this young Portuguese architect has lived in Luanda for 2 years. She says she would not have the same opportunities had she stayed in Portugal.
There's no job in Portugal, not even for renowned architects, so you can imagine how it is for young architects who have just graduated.
Soares says her parents approve of her choice to come work in Angola.
My parents have seen it as a short period thing to do because by the time I come back to Portugal, I'll have a better financial situation than if I had stayed in Portugal.
And Luanda is a good place for a young architect as it transforms itself to meet its ambition of becoming a world-class city. Here, the new parliament, a replica of the American Congress. There, the newly inaugurated waterfront. Geographer Chloé Buyer says the social composition of the city is also changing.
There is a whole rescaling of the city actually, and it's not only that there is a spatial sprawl, like an expansion, but also a whole social reshaping, the central city being emptied of its poorest communities who are evicted in the peripheries.
The evictions started in 2010. To provide the space for a new political center, the government destroyed several slums and neighborhoods. Thousands of families were relocated 1 hour, sometimes 2, away from the city center. Zengo is one of the new neighborhoods where the people were resettled. Carolina, who lives here now, remembers the day they came to destroy her house in the city.
It
was a surprise. Nobody knew. Suddenly they came and said they were going to destroy the houses. They brought us in this open space. We had nothing. There were a lot of young kids, and we were getting sick because of the mosquitoes.
Carolina says her husband lost his truck driving job because he now lives too far away. She has to spend $10 and take 5 different taxis to travel to the city and back every day.
My life is worse now because to eat, we have to move up and down every day to sell things.
Today, approximately 30% of Angolans live in Luanda, and the development of the city, that started even during the war, is expected to continue in the coming years. Emily Yob for VOA News, Luanda, Angola.